What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got some cool stuff I want to show you guys. So Himiway reached out to me and said, hey, you want to tell your viewers about their new Amazon store they're calling the Himi Zone. And I want to show you some of the stuff that they sent me. They got tons of stuff, probably over 100 bike accessories on their Amazon website. But I just have a couple that I want to show you just to introduce you guys to their new Amazon web store. But let's get you updated real quick on who Himiway is and one of the bikes that I got from them. So if you remember a while back, they sent me the Himiway Cruiser. So this is a fat tire e-bike, and this thing is a beast. It's gigantic. It's a huge bike. You got big fat tires. These are 4-inch fat tires. I have some LED lights put in the wheels for a night ride we're gonna do here in Reno. But it's got a suspension fork up front, spring fork. It's got an LED light for riding at night. It's got a built-in bell, pretty sweet. There's your LED display or LCD display. Nice big battery. I put a frame bag on there. I took the fenders off just to give it a different, unique look for myself personally. Big, huge 750 watt motor in the back. That thing is really torquey. It may not be the fastest bike, but it's got a ton of torque. And in my opinion, when you have a big, heavy bike like this, torque is more important than top speed, in my opinion. Torque is really, I think, the key to e-bikes versus top speed. Like, you don't need to be going 45 miles an hour riding around with your friends and family, you know, on the streets. That's dangerous. But you do need the torque. And this thing has a ton of torque. It's freaking nuts. It's got a cool bamboo insert here on the cargo rack, which is one of the beefiest cargo racks I've seen on e-bikes. Nice big cushy seat, super comfortable handlebars. I mean, this thing is made for comfort, and it's powerful with a big battery that lasts all day. So if you want to see the full review on this thing, go ahead and click the link below. I'll put a link to my full review over on my e-bike channel. So let's talk about some of the stuff that they sent me. So like I said, they have a ton of stuff on the Himi Zone Amazon store, but they sent me some cool things that I think you guys are going to be interested in. So first off is this smart inflator, and you've probably seen other versions of this thing. This is not, you know, new technology. A lot of people make these things, but theirs is unique because it's super lightweight and it's compact. Look how small this is. I mean, this is about, I don't know, this is the size of an 80s cell phone. But yeah, it's really cool, man, because check this out. It came fully charged. There's the battery. Right in the middle you have the power button, so it turns on. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's your LCD screen. You got the scroll button on the left, so you can scroll between bicycle pressures, scooter pressures, car tire pressures, or sports balls, you know, like basketballs and things like that. But this thing is nuts because I did not expect this thing to fill up a car tire. You could actually fill up a car tire with this, which is pretty nuts, man. That's crazy. They say it goes up to 150 psi, which is what you would need to fill up a car tire. So very impressive there. So it has a lithium-ion battery pack that's built inside. You can't change it out. It's just rechargeable here by a USB Type-C charge port on the bottom. And they say it has a 5200 milliamp battery built in. So that should actually last you a very long time. I've had other power packs that were smaller than that lasted a very long time. But like I said, you could do up to 150 psi, and you can set it. That's the best part. When you set it, let's say we're going to go to bicycle. Say I got it set to 45 pounds. You just hit it, and it'll fill up on its own. You can just plug it into the bike and then leave it and let that thing fill up, and it'll automatically stop at whatever you set it at. So I think that's pretty awesome. So very cool. If you want to buy one of these, they're selling these for $33.99 again on their Amazon store called Himi Zone. Pretty cool, right? Man, I like that. I'm going to put that in my car, keep it in the glove box or in the trunk, and if I have any issues on the road, you know, I can use one of those tire patch things where you plug your tire and then fill this up, use this to fill it up, you're good to go, man. That's pretty awesome. I actually really like that. And this is small enough to fit on a bike too. If you wanted to carry this on a bike, you put it in a bike bag, put it in a frame bag, put it in your backpack. This thing is lightweight and compact. It also actually comes with all the things, like I said, you need to use this on, like different types of tubes, like a Schrader valve and a Presta valve. So it comes with the Schrader valve already built in, and then you have a Presta adapter right there. That's your Presta adapter. And then of course, if you want to use this for a ball, like a basketball or soccer ball, there's the adapter for that. And then of course you have your USB Type-C adapter to charge this thing. So over here they also sent me this big ulock. So this is a 4.1 inch ulock. It's designed to fit around 4-inch fat tires like I have here. But yeah, this thing is a beast, man. This thing is big. They have a smaller one for, you know, regular bike tires like that. But this one is a beast. It's branded West Biking, but it's sold through the Himi Zone Amazon store. And it comes with 2 keys. These are two, they say these are 2 copper keys. And it also has this bike mount. So what you do is you clamp this onto your seat tube, and then you mount this into that, and you can carry it on your bike, which I'll show you here in a second. And it's bolted on, comes with the bolts. And then of course put this in your backpack, or if you have a bag, maybe you can put it in your bag. But yeah, let's put this on the bike and show you how this works. It's actually kind of nice because it's got soft rubber here, so it doesn't scratch the paint on your wheels or your frame. Very nice. They say this is 13.76 millimeters thick steel, which is nice. And then this cable here, they're saying that this is 4.5 millimeters of steel wire. And then it has a PVC covering as well. So durable stuff. If you know anything about security, everything can be picked and broken into. There's nothing on earth that's impervious to someone stealing it. But the point is to slow them down or to deter them to go somewhere else that's easier. So if you have this big steel lock on your frame, that's going to be hard to get to. And then of course you back that up with steel cable, that's going to be hard to get to as well. So you're just slowing them down, forcing them to go pick a softer target somewhere else. Or it slows them down so when you come back you can catch them in the act of trying to steal your bike, because it's taken them so long to get it. By the way, if you want to buy this specific U-lock, it does come with this cable included, zip tied. Everything is all one package. So for $39.99 you get everything you see here: lock, keys, cable, and mounting for your bike. Alright, so the best spot for me turned out to be right here on the seat post. So I just put the bolts through, and then I put the rubber spacer in there to give it some more thickness. Tighten them up. This, my legs actually do not hit it, so that's a nice spot there. It's mounted rigid to the bike, but it doesn't hit my legs. And you take this, mount it inside like that, turn it, there you go. Pretty sturdy. Of course you could probably put like a Velcro tie here just to keep it nice and tight to the bike, but that's a good spot for it there. Doesn't really get in the way. Or you could strap it down here on the back, or again put it in a back bag. But that's an example of how you can put it on the bike. Pretty cool. And then to take it off, just open it like that, pull this down like this, it comes right out just like that. Alright, so here's just one example of probably 100 ways you could use this U-lock and cable. But how I have it here is I have the front wheel secured by looping the cable in itself and then running it back through the ulock in the back. So I just have the ulock kind of pointing up this way. Then there is access to the keyhole right there. So what this does is this locks the front wheel to the cable. It's going through the frame right here in the triangle, so the frame is locked, and then the back wheel is also locked. And then this can go over the bike rack or the pole or whatever it is that you're parked next to. So that's just one example right there. Alright guys, so there you go. That's just a sneak peek of just some of the things you can get on the Amazon store by Himiway, called the Himi Zone Bike Accessories Amazon store. There it is right there on my phone. If you want to buy the tire inflator or the U-bolt and cable, I'll put links below so you can purchase those. You can just go straight to the Amazon store from this video, or you can just click the link below and just browse around and see all the different things that you can buy for your bicycles on Amazon, courtesy of Himiway. Thanks a lot, Himiway, for sending me this stuff to show everybody. And yeah, have fun this summer riding your bikes. Take care, guys. Have fun.